Hey, shalom, shalom. Like to say all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah, Chadash, and double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. All right, we'll get right to it. Give me a second here. Fix this screen display, whatever's going on here. Wow. Uh, yeah, I don't. This streaming service sucking now, man. It keeps on flipping around camera angles and messing up stuff. But all right, so we back on. But yeah, man, just getting into it. Like I said, all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makah, double honors to the elder apostle, Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, Tyler, y'all for coming back once again. All right, uh, hey, he's about to go, man. All right, what I mean by that, man. Let's get it. And I can just feel it, you know what I'm saying? Things are getting too quiet and you can see, them gearing up to pull out all the stops now with making us offender for the word. You got Mark Rubio talking about we have to tighten up of inside terrorist threats. And then, I came across this thing on Twitter. It was like an audio recording of another rabbi, but this one was into intelligence as far as like a project cipher, which I'm gonna speak on today. But yeah, man, this is like the the plan to the beast system, but it's laid out in steps. So Project Cipher has it tells you about more or less about the buying and selling, but it goes into the aspect of how to control the people. All right, and what to do with said controlled people. Right, and it's one thing that he said in this recording. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it or whatever. I think it's around like the recording itself is 25 minutes, but I think it was around like the 12 area. So when I played, I'll play that part. But the whole thing with the lady in Chicago at time when she said we have to get young black men in control. Okay, and I know Elder Malcolm always goes into it. You know what I'm saying? And in Project Cipher, it said why. Okay, and I'll go into that too, man. But these devils know. And you see Stephen Miller, he's still giving these wild, crazy speeches that people want to be after them. So they have to hold the line and get ready to get more and more draconian, okay, with taking away your rights and freedoms. Okay, so speaking is the first thing, man. So, you know, like the elder apostle's been saying for considerable amounts of years, man, that the famine of the word was going to be uh, a swift thing. It ain't going to be a thing of, well, we got time. The time is over. All right. The elder apostles been on the highways and byways for 40 plus years, man. All right. So it starts with them, man. So 40 plus years to wherever we are right now, with whatever other brothers that came in, for your for your time, you know. But we definitely here at the time where we're about to start seeing this devil start implementing things and moving. Uh, Start right here. It's Psalms 55 and 21, right? It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Okay, so this is the mindset, all right, of Esau Edom. Okay, he's always going to come in with that whole thing of him being a timid lion, so to speak, right? But we know his MO. So when it comes down to that, it's like that guy Stephen Miller. All right, the new speech that he made tried to make it seem like it was all inclusive for everybody to be aboard the dystopian future of America. Okay, but we know what families he's talking about being protected. All right, and what people mean to be extinguished, eradicated, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? That's what that project Cipher goes into. All right, they're gonna bring out the no high law again. And we pretty much go into the same thing. I go into the same thing. Every brother that teaches, the scriptures from the standpoint of the prophets of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say the same thing, man. All right, this place is going down. It's going down swiftly. All right, okay. In my head, it's like it's like the best WWE match in the world, man. Okay, and I'm talking about with the major players. I'm talking about with Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shad, man, and roughing up these fucking nations, man. Okay, so we getting ready to see some things, man. And like I said, man, this devil he plots and plans. He ain't smooth about it no more. All right, that's because the Lord uh have withdrawn the veil that Esau could use to get by on people. All right, the staff of wickedness have been broke, like it said in Isaiah the 14th chapter. Hey, let's go there real quick because that's why the Inquisition is started. People are asking more and more, or they're revealing. All right, the whistleblowing has stepped up for Esau Edom. It's more people whistleblowing than ever for truth sake. All right, because the Lord didn't turn the dial on them to just spill the beans, man. Okay, Fauci is being looked for again. All right, they want his ass brought to trial, man. The people of the world. Okay, because it's definitely not America. America don't want shit to happen to him. Okay, but the people of the world, they want something to happen to this guy, man, and it's going to happen, right? Because it's the downfall of the kingdom. Okay, let me get this. And this is where the elders were telling us they was going to get down to the Revelations 12 and 12, that it was going to be a short time, and we can see it formulating because right we're at a stagnation point with the government, stagnation point with resources. All right, so what's next, man? The impossible is next. The unseen is next. Okay, the hand of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is next, man. Because this devil plan ain't gonna work, man. We already know. Job told us this, man. Okay, he can try to accuse our brother and all he want to, but it ain't enough hands in the world to put on us, man. Okay, and we're gonna make sure of that because the Lord already written into play. Like, well, I was gonna jump out of that sky and do some tap dancing. Your heads, okay? Just like that, man. Laser beams gonna be firing off, man. It's gonna be a wild excursion, okay? Exit from off of this dirt, okay? Get beat up in the chariots, man. But going back to this, let me see. So let me see what the talking points were to that project Cipher. Let's see. It just goes, like I said, it goes into accuser of thy brethren. You know, it's just all facets, man. But it goes right along with the mark of the beast. All right. And they try to hide it. They're still trying to hide it on the internet. It says Project Cipher. is a highly scalable, secure, and open source real-time operating system. All right, hosted by Linux Foundation. It is designed specifically for resource constrained, connected, embedded devices, offering a modular architecture built in networking stacks and standardized hardware support across multiple uh, uh, architectures. All right, and I think I spoke a little bit about this last week, but you know, I wanted to come back with some more scriptures. Okay? And this is just where we're stuck at now. All right, nothing's changing, nothing's coming off of this. This is the outline to what we're seeing play out day in and day out. Okay, it says CNA designation. Cipher has been a CVE numbering authority, CNA, since 2017. That's just to show you how long this thing's been in play, and features its own product security incident response team. All right. The project proactively supports compliance with emerging regulations like the Cyber Resilience Act and provides automatic software bill of materials, all right, and generations. Functional safety built with best practices that target critical industry safely, safety Salaki standards such as IEC 61508. All right. I don't know what that is, but these are all the things that they're gonna put in this, but they're making it sound like it's a business plan. This is all created to run people. That's it. It sounds like they're gonna be building large model cars or something like no man. This is all for transhumanism people, man. Okay. So it's not gonna change. But you have to know who your enemy is. Your enemy is Esau Edom, man. And he's the one that's turning the screws, man. He's the one that's progressing this thing. Okay, let me see if I can find a little bit of talk on here. Let's see. Right. I can't say specifically if Adam Green is a part of it or not, but I would assume possibly he is. He's probably been guaranteed a lot of money. He's probably been promised a lot of things. He could be a Freemason. He could be a part of their operation. He could be an agent. I don't know, but I have no idea. It is total speculation on my part. I have no idea. All I know is this is part of the operation. What they want to do. His channel would fit into the MO. It is an example I'm giving. He is there to tag, track, and ID. Not him specifically, but the people behind the operation who are doing all the research and all the people who are commenting and viewing and liking. They want to know who they are. They want to know where they live, and they are going to eliminate them at a date in the future. Completely eliminate them. This is going way beyond the idea of passing laws to ban speech, which they're already doing. They've done it in America already, but not very aggressively, and we'll see more legislation of that nature. But they want to completely eliminate these people because they do stand in the way of the agenda. There are too many people that are waking up. It is way too many for them to handle. They're starting to have an influence, and they're starting to change the conversation online. It is a great concern to Israel. They're talking about us, all right? This is what the lady in Chicago was talking about. If the people that's standing on them street corners keep on talking, they're filling in the kids that they are the true biblical Israelites, the YNs. If they get any hold of this, all right, that's who they're worried about rising up and being unstoppable. Okay. But the YNs, they can't hold the knowledge, man. All right, because they have the lust of the eyes, right? They're locked in this world, but that's the antediluvian age. So they really know that who the Israelites are. That's why we're starting to see These kids get drowned in lakes, hung in trees, shot and killed. And some of these shootings happen because cops, okay, cops make it happen. Right? I'm talking about gang wars, right? Elder Malcolm talks about that too, man. Sometimes it's cops just riding around popping shots at people so they can get some shit started in the hood, man. Because these are the underlying agendas. This is what this rabbi is talking about. Okay. And it all has everything to do with the Internet of Things. Okay, but they have to get these people down. What people? Israelites. That's what this whole project cipher is about. And Project Pogo. So Pogo, I mean, I should have did that today, but Pogo is a lesson, right? It's not a lesson, but it's a trap. Okay, so you got people that get clearance to do these said things online. You got Richie from Boston. You got Alex Jones. You got all these. They might not know that they are used as bait, but anybody that watches their videos, okay, online, even said Israelite videos online, you're targeted. All right. And it's not like we didn't know that because we told everybody to count the cost before they came in. But look, going forward, this is how it's going to be. You are under attack. All right. All right. The nation of Israel is under attack. Okay. We always been under attack, but now we're definitely okay, without a shadow of a doubt. Anybody's little brain, okay, should come and say, are we under attack? Yes, we're under attack. These people are using every angle, okay, laws, medical, you name it, food, okay, relationships, all right, destroyed, okay. But our only get back is through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. So let me listen to this some more, and then I'll bring out a couple of scriptures. But this dude, he's talking
something the memos that I received. We'll talk a little bit about the memos. The memos are different from the classified documents. The memos are White House internal memos that discuss a wide range of things in terms of Trump's meeting with rabbis, discussions with Netanyahu over the phone. And one of the memos says that Donald Trump will have to declare himself king of Israel publicly. This is part of the process for them. It doesn't. There's no strategic reason for it. It is symbolic for them.
so. This is what we've been telling them. All right, this is a plan. This is what they're going to do. This is what they have. Right. It's not gonna slow down. So let me get some scripts, man, because what's happening now is all these moves are being made. What we have to do. Okay. 60.
Why they want to.
So let me go here. Phone be doing too much, man. So, like I said, it's going to be a global system of control. All right. But they are really going to have to watch, the Israelites, man. Okay. Or try to exterminate the Israelites. That's what Project Cypher sounds like to me. And those Israelites that are caught, then you're going to be put inside the beast system along with everybody else. All right. It says, let's see. Let's go down to the surveillance and hidden technology. All right, because that's one of the points that they going on. You know, you seeing the flock cameras up everywhere. You seeing these special drones being created. You seeing these defensive systems that regular Edomites are going to be able to create or buy to put on their homes. Okay, so we're going somewhere, man. Okay, well, it looks like they're getting geared up for, you know, uh, not a war but extermination, genocide. Okay, it's just not going to work, man. The Lord destroys groups of people. His creation can't destroy the Lord's creation. So they all they cook the brain. So this is Ecclesiastes is 10 and 20 because this is happening. Like I said, this is going to be a thing because they have these robots now. Look, I've been watching all that stuff this week. By the robots walking, testing them. They got different robots. They got robots that open up their fucking back, that all fucking little drones come out. Then they got robots that have like heavy artillery on their fucking shoulders and shit. It is going to get crazy around here, man. And if they're showing you that, they already had that stuff built. Okay, they already had it already to the point of development. Right. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 20. Right. Let's go there. 10 and 20. Because this is even showing you that these things are known to us. It's unknown to them, to the people that think that they're running the world are going to be like the Most High. All right. It says Ecclesiastes 10 and 19 says, "They that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love him are honorable plant. They that regard not the law are a dishonorable seed, and they that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed." Okay, so it tells you right there. All right, Esau Edom is that deceivable seed, and 2/3 of you niggas. Okay, and we already know the heathen nations, they ain't gonna get it. They still worship idols. Okay, so they're not a part of the plan at all. All right. It says, among brethren, he that is chief is honorable. So are they that fear the Lord in his eyes. Okay. It says, the fear of the Lord goeth before the obtaining of authority, but roughness and pride is the losing thereof. All right. And that's what we see Edom in. He's losing it, man. He ain't got it no more. He's done. Okay. Whether he be rich, noble, or poor, the glory is the fear of the Lord. And that's what you need to progress the ministry, okay, and in your walk, okay. You need that. And that's something that Esau ain't got. He ain't got that ain't in him. He ain't equipped with that. Okay. Let's go to Luke 8 and 17. It says, for all that is eventually, all that is secret will eventually be brought into the open, and everything that is concealed brought to light, made known to all. Right? And that's why we keep tabs on these, right? But we know exactly what they up to, right? This is why the Lord gave us a unction to know all things, like he said. Okay. Second, sorry about that. Okay, so that's why he gave us an unction to know all things, so we can stay on Esau Edom's ass and get prepared for this inquisition, man. Okay, this is enough, man. We getting tired of these man. The earth is tired of you, man. Let's put it like that. We ain't even gotta include ourselves. We seen what that buffalo did to that old settler there. Okay, threw his ass 8 feet in the air. Okay, and that was a champion hit by that buffalo, right? That's probably one of the buffaloes that got slaughtered, you know, in its youth, right? When the devils first landed over here. Goddamn demons, man. So luck. I just was speaking like a man, but yeah, man, payback is coming for Edom, man. All right, and that's the only thing I see is Psalms 94 and 20 and 21. Let's go there. Psalms 94 and 20, right? It says, let's see. Yep. It says, shall the throne, I'll read it in NLT. It says, can unjust leaders claim that God is on their side? That's what we've been listening to. These angelicals or whatever the F they think. Trying to Satan trying to transform himself back into an angel of light, okay? And trying to speak all nice, but like I said, the staff of wickedness is already broke, man. You can't do that. That ain't a magical power that you don't have. It says, God is on their side. Legal foods permit, creeds permit justice, right? They gang up against the righteous and condemn the innocent to death. So, like I said, these kids keep on getting murdered on university campuses, talking about they hanging themselves, and all right, we on to you. So, and this is the stuff that you're going to be acquisition for, man. Got the wrong date on it. Oh, nine, that's the right one, 7/19. But yeah, man, these damn demons, man, they just ain't gonna back down. The Lord gonna have to do something to them, destroy them. All right. It says, but the Lord is my fortress, my power is the mighty rock where I hide, So I read in 22, but that's all right. It says, but the Lord is my defense and my power is the rock of my refuge, right? So you're gonna run towards the Lord, man. And you can't do that unless you know the name, because you will get rejected at the door. Okay. It's a wedding going. You gotta have the proper attire on, and you have to be uh, part of the invite squad or be on the invite list. Okay, Salaki. So these devils, that's what they do. They just get all their legislation. Like we said before, right? Why does Israel have to put out a anti-Semitic law against talking against them, when the scriptures clearly told us that we were going to be the most hated, the most talked about? That's how we know, okay? We know that those aren't the people of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because they're in a place, right, where they can set legislations, okay? Our people don't have nothing. We've been stripped of heritage. We've been stripped of our knowing of everything. And I'm just saying, we don't have a seat in the UN. We don't have any type of backing through any government. We're just the no people, okay? And that's how everybody talks about it. Even people that come from the worst fucking countries ever. A fucking Somalian Hamite should never tell a Jake in America, you just an ordinary nigga. That's what they have in their head. So, when they say shit like that, you know, Jake should want that person on a slave team in the kingdom of heaven. But they're gonna have to show them, all right, better than they can tell them on this side who we are. Okay. So a little bit on that, I'm sick of it. On the internet, you got all groups of people that want to say the worst thing possible against Jake. All right. And Jake ain't the catalyst of none of it. Just ain't. Okay. Yes, they do the shit, but they're not the catalyst of it. Okay. Marcus Aurelius, he already said it. He said it best. Poverty is the mother of all crimes. If people can't get out of poverty, right? Born is crime. That's it. So that's what we're seeing. But who put us in that estate? Esau and Edom. That's who did. That's who put us there. That's who put us in a place where we can't get no rest unless we do something, all right, to the extreme. And you see it. That's what all these movie stars. That's what all these entertain. They did something to the extreme in order to sit comfortably on the side. They get ready to lose it all, man. Lose it all. First, they're gonna lose their mind because they don't understand that what Project Cypher is. They don't understand what's according to it, what's coming with it. And they might understand the parts of buying and selling because they are rich. They want to spend their fucking coins or whatever. So they want to go and throw that microchip right in without even knowing about Revelation in the 14th chapter. But that's all right because they already have it by demons, man. They did too much wrong to turn right. Okay, so that's how the Lord going to take out the two-third famous, infamous motherfuckers, man. People that own like millions of dollars and thinking they're making it. It ain't going to come. It's going to come to nothing. All right, the Lord is sliding all that shit down scale. So another thing is they say it's for our help, right? All these technologies that's getting invented and stuff like that, and they even have that in Project Cypher, all right? They're trying to make it like I don't know, back in the day, Flip Show was the first one that said that corny shit about the microchips, all right, about being for microchips if it means not losing her fucking kids or some shit like that. So it's going to be idiot people like that around, but we keep on telling you that those uh, uh, are the ploys that they're going to use, right? This is Second Thessalonians 2:9-12. Let's read 2:9-12. It says, even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, right? So they're gonna tell us that it's for our good, whether they track in medical, food rationing is going to be another one. Uh, or buying and selling, of course. You know, that's it, man. You know. Now, if you don't want to participate in that, like Carl Schwab said, you're going to be a dissident, and you will be what do they call those people that live out? What do you call it? Person that live on the outskirts. But you're going to be off grid, so to speak. But you won't be getting any help, and if they catch you, they just want to murder you. That's what it's going to be in dystopian future. Okay, if you don't have no dog tag on the collar, anything like that, man, they're going to consider you just the dissident, man. And you get a firing squad, or you get the head chopped off, whatever the case may be, because they don't want to go back to that old way of having people around that they don't know what they're doing or what they up to. Okay, and they can't forcibly give you the chip. Okay, you have to accept that. It's just like being bit by a fucking vampire. You have to want that. So, you pray that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai take that spirit off of you, man. It's Matthews 24 and 24, right? Like I said, they got these angelicals. It's just a lot going on, but it's not different. It's a lot going on of the same thing, day in and day out, week in and week out. That's what it's all about. These people are just going to be more and more relentless. They don't care if you know, right? That's going to be the biggest flex, right? And that's the part that they want to get to when Satan actually runs the whole world. And we're here, okay? And it's blatantly being shown. Like man, it was some guys on fucking Instagram, and I hate watching these videos because we already know about the symbolism that's around America. But man, they was going into cigarettes and ziggurat, all right? And man, the comparison, what really the cigarette really mean, Elder Yashawamba goes into it. But the whole spiritual side of you giving energy to a ritual, all right, through burning cigarettes. This is crazy. But all the cigarette packs have the imagery of a cigarette on it. All cigarette packs. And it's a pyramid. That's what it is. I was like, wow. And it's right underneath our nose. So these devils, they've been moving. And it's a cultic like movement, right? Forever. They've been in the law offices forever. All right. Police force is pretty much being black in America. Don't trust police, man. You can't get them out of your face or get apprehended quickly so you don't have to suffer any fucking death, man. Okay? Because you playing games with these devils now. All right. They taking it back to 1960 something. They might just do you in and throw you over into a ditch and say, hey, dead body found over there. That's it. And they're never going to look at the cops and say, who put them there? It wasn't you guys? They're going to be like, nah, we got a call and we just found them. That's it. That this is what they've been doing, man. Man, this is terrible times, man. Terrible, terrible times, man. It's Matthews 24 and 24, right? So, but everything is it's a gauge to it, man. All right, we following the clock in the scripture, man. Okay, you're not following the worldly clock. It's on everybody's wall, on their wrist, or on their phone. Nah, man, we strictly we gauging time from out of the scriptures that we read and what we see in the world, man. Okay, and if you ain't doing that, then you ain't the prophet of the Lord, and you should be teaching. Okay, if you ain't able to pin stuff down together, like it says in Second Ezra, the 9th chapter. All right, you can't do that, then you ain't really teaching, man. All right, it's Matthews 24 and 24. Like I said, this is trying to get back into that spirit of listen to us. We know what we're talking about. They can never. If you're woken up to Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai, man, this devil don't know anything about scriptures, man. So this is not even his playground, man. His playground is physical and in the field, man. Okay. That's why the Lord said we got to do everything. What? The spiritual conversation, man. That's it. So we gonna do it to him, and we getting them out of here, man. Cleaning up the fucking debris, man, which is Esau and Edom. All right. It's Matthew 24 and 24. It says false Christians and false prophets deceiving many. Okay. And we already know that how that goes, man. These devils, they just it's getting I can't what is Tidwell, one of them. I can't remember the other dude. Pastor Tidwell and the white dude too. He was talking hella shit. There's so many of them, man. If you go on Twitter, they all on there. This day after day, week after week, hour after hour, minute after minute, second after second. Okay, that's all the thing they got is ill words towards Israelites, and that's all right, man. Because you get ready to get scooped fuck up out of here, man. Matthew 24. We know what day it is, so that's what I'm saying. You know, we know what time it is. We know what we have to do, right, to achieve Isaiah the what's that? I think it's Isaiah 30:16 thing. But let me read this verse and then I'll go over there. But that's what we're trying to achieve, man. It says, "For there shall arise false Christians, Christ, Christ, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." All right, and that's why I was saying we passed that time of believing these devils, man. They ain't got nothing to say to us, man. At a traffic stop, hey, license at registration, boom, there you go. You know, you be cordial, say, hey, how you doing, sir? What's the problem? You don't want to answer you? No problem. And go to license registration. Go ahead. Come back with a ticket. Put the ticket in your pocket. Put shit away. Let him drive off. And you drive off. That's it. They don't want to get in no worries with these people now, man. They fucked up in the head, man. And their brains is you living rent free in their head, man. They hear everything, you know. It's Revelation 13 and 13 or 13 and verse 14. So like because it all leads down to the chip, right? And I was amazed when I heard that Project Cipher uh, audio there because he went to talking about YouTube and how they're going to collect everybody, and then how Project Cipher is according to, you know, tracking and, you know, being in the Internet of Things. And so you know how the trap is going to go. All right. So they used the pogo first. You to jump online, watch the things that, you know, labels you a dissident. That way they know who the dissident is. Okay. And then two, they're going to bring you to the hour of temptation where they can track, right? They put the chip in you. And then from that chip being put in you, now they can come around and collect you because they know who you are and they know what you've been up to. And now you're going down. It's crazy, man. These people just, they drawing up these stupid ass plans in their head. And it's not going to come to naught. It's going to come to naught. That's what hope we got, right? And I went into the transhumanism last week, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, man, basically this is what it is. That 15-minute prison system, not prison system, but 15-minute city. you know, this is why they're going to implement these things. You know, so in that, you know what I'm saying, the final outcome of this place, right? Once these pseudo ideas try to get lined up, you know what's going to happen. If you ever seen the movie, what, 28 Days? I think the first one, right? You seen how society was normal, right? Because homeboy got hit off of a bike or something like that, and then you know, he was in a coma. But society was normal. It was normal. Everything was going on, man. But God damn it, that key was slid underneath that room door when he woke up, and that's how it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be just like that. Okay, his plans. I'm talking about the plan that he thought that it was gonna be stitched together perfectly. Nah. All right, this motherfucker, he might do something to turn off the lights over here. Then he might think that, boom, I'm gonna flip him back on and going to be business as usual. Nah, it might be a delay of some sort because the hand of the Lord don't want this man to ever gain power again, and it's already been noted. It's been noted in Obadiah that this dude is never going to reclaim the face of the earth again, man. So I don't know what IUIC is talking about, but that's it. It's the end of the show. All right, once my man come down from out of the sky, okay, my big brother, Yahweh Shai, okay, once he come down, that's it, man. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts to it no more, okay? So it's Revelations 18, right? Read from 1. It says, after all this, I saw another angel come down from heaven with great authority, and the earth grew bright with his splendor. That's Yahweh Shai. He gave a mighty shout. Babylon is fallen. Great city is fallen. She has become a home for demons. She is a hideout for every foul spirit, a hideout for every foul vulture, and every foul and dreadful animal. For all the nations have fallen because of the wine of her passionate immorality. The kings of the world have committed adultery with her. Because of her desires for extravagant luxury, the merchants of the world have grown rich, right? And we're starting to see that shit taper off, man. Okay, as long as that mess is going on over there in the Middle East, right? No goods and services being moved along, okay, in the exact way. All right, it's sketchy. All right, people doing business one day, the next day they're not. It's up and down. It's up and down. Keeps on going up and down like that. Okay, where the whole market is just going to tank, man. And that's where we are. We weeks away from that, man. You got people still trying to take it. Go ahead. You don't even know. You don't know, man. You can go somewhere and then you never come back. You be stuck wherever you at. People aren't paying attention in the world. It's no more oil reserves. It's no more nothing, man. Okay? And you want to jet set and take a trip. It's on you. It's your life. It's your life. It says, then I heard another voice calling from heaven, come away from her, my people. Do not take part in her sins, or you will be punished with her. Right? And that's basically what I was saying at the beginning with all these damn two-third niggas, Busta Rhymes, all these niggas, man, rappers and shit, man. They just entertainers, man. Okay? They are Israelites, but they want to be entertainers and be fucking weirdos, man. So yeah, going to put that shit right out. Boof, gone out of here. All right, because they won't stop adjoining themselves to this wicked ass place, man. Okay. For her sins are piled as high as heaven, and God remembered her evil deeds. Do to her as she has done to others, double her plenty for all her evil deeds. She brewed a cup of terror for others, so brew twice as much for her. And that's what's on the way here. All right, this is what made that whole Project Cipher thing get activated in 2017, man, because they could see the teller that they could see that pretty soon, okay, the world was not going to be forgiven of their lily white asses no more, man. So that's what I'm saying. They getting ready to come full throttle, man, full throttle because it's the end of their world, and they know it. Nothing is getting tied down for them. Nobody wants to make deals with them. Nobody wants them to come fly over and have a meeting with them, okay? The absolute terrorist has been revealed. The man of perdition has been revealed. It is Esau Edom. If you don't believe me, why is he over there in the Straits of Hormuz? 20, what is it? Forget how far he's from the Straits of Hormuz, right? Just imagine you got a storefront, right? This is some mafia shit, of course, you know what I'm saying? But you have a storefront, you in there, you selling your wares, whatever you sell. Boom. You the man, you made the storefront. It's yours. Customers coming in to see you. But just imagine if it's a fucking idiot out there in the front paying a mission fee to come into your fucking shop. Can you imagine that? That's what America's doing over there with that fucking blockade, man. Okay? So they've been found out to be the criminal. You can't strong arm other people's businesses. Okay, but that's the American way. That's the way that Esau Edom uh, 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 was built. Okay, we know that he's the harbinger of death, but we also know that this man's a covetous man. He wants what you have. No ifs and buts about it. Okay, and if you're a black man in America, if you have a gun, he wants that, and you ain't even got to be a criminal because to get a gun in America, you ain't got to be a criminal. But if you got that and you rolling around and you look happy with your firearm and you're not bothering nobody, he wants you not to have it. This has to stop, man. This is what the Lord is coming back to do, man. He's getting ready to put these people on fucking notice. They on notice right now, man. They on notice right now. Okay, they don't even know what to do. Okay, but they're getting ready to get paid back for all the iniquity that they made possible. So when you read the rest of 18, that's what it goes into. It just tells you how this place is going to be out of here. All right. I'm going to second Ezra 16 and 68. I wrote down a few, but I'm going to read from 16 to 67. It says, Behold, God himself, which is Yahweh, is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget not your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall God lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. So this is how we're going to get delivered. Put the old man away and just stay geared up in the new man. That's it. Okay. And the Lord's going to see you blinking like a beacon. Don't get defiled no more. All right. Put back on that old man you defiled, man. All right. It's a way to do things decently and in order. Okay? And it's a way to be underneath the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's what you have to do. You have to abide in them. You have to follow them. And one thing is to know the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of, you know, the Bible from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and now the apostles that, that teach you. Okay. They teach you to open up your mind and start investigating by yourself, learn the meaning of words, speak a little bit of Point Greek. You know what I'm saying? You speak this, you speak that. You find out who your people are, and you become part of the upper echelon, so to speak. Because Christians ain't doing what we doing. They don't study to show themselves approved. They did study just so they can get a pork chop dinner at the end of the fucking day, so to speak, at the end of the service. Verse 68, it says, For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. All right, and that's what most of our people did. They swallowed that down. Now they can't get off the sauce. They can't get off the juice. They can't get off the wine. They can't get off the bread of Babylon the Great, man. It's going to be to their calamity, man, to their end. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be hidden and had in derision and in the reapproach and trodden underfoot. So get away, get away. That microchip is being presented. Say no to it, man. All right, say no to it. It's a tracking device, but it's also your death, man. All right, and Jacob, all right, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you take that. Lord definitely gonna put you on the same card as Esau, man. All right. Even if you've been doing the right things and you take that and you put that in your hand, you on the other side now. All right. Let's go down to 77. It says, woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. It is left undressed, and it cast into the fire to be consumed therewith. So that's what's going to happen to everybody that's still locked in this world, man. The money don't matter no more. The women don't matter no more. The programs in this bitch don't matter no more. You know who matters? Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. That's who's going to let you live in this all the confusion until the pickup ship comes, man. Okay. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is our shield and buckler, man. We got to put on that whole suit of armor, man, because it's go time. All right. Esau's on the move, man. It's Isaiah 59:19, because this is the sentiment overall. This we know we're gonna need spiritual powers. I done fucked up my knee now, and my ACL is fucked up. All right, I had it repaired, but it's gonna be a move to try to get back to where I was walking and getting ready to be, uh, ready for the battle, man. So this just let me know that the Lord with me, man. He wouldn't have did this to me unless it was a way. You know what I'm saying? But he wants miracles to be shown. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Brothers going to have ailments and stuff, and then boom, right when the standard gears up, what I'm about to read, brothers going to snap right out of that, man. That ain't going to be a thing. Okay. It's Isaiah 59:18. It says, according to their deeds, accordingly, he will repay fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies, to the islands, he will repay recompense. All right. So he's coming back to anybody that wronged him or his people. Okay. And you wronged the Lord. And y'all change his appearance. And then you lied on his nature. Disrespectful. Disrespectful, man. Hey, the Lord get ready to do things, man. He get ready. He get ready. It says, right? So shall they fear the name of the Lord, right? That's coming on the earth right now. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Right? When you say those names, right? In the days that's coming after these great miracles and things start happening, man, the power with that name is going to do things, man. Or as well, that's how I have it in my mind. And the power of that name does things right now, okay? In the spirit. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, in its glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them, right? And that standard that's going to be lifted up against them, let's get it in see, let me get it in. I want to read it. Trying to get the Salaki, I'm trying to look up something. See what that word standard is. I can't remember it. H517 most to flee, to escape, to, to take flight, and depart, to fly, to the attack, on horseback, to drive at, to take flight, to put to flight, to drive hastily, to cause to disappear and hide. All right, so that's how frolic we're gonna be. All right, when them spiritual powers ensue. All right, people are gonna be fleeing and trying to get away from us. Boy, oh boy, man, the Lord gonna do it to them. They finished, man. It's looking scary for Esau. And the point of the matter is, you can't touch the Lord anointed. You can try to kill, Israelites because you scared of what's getting ready to come and happen. All right, like we're gonna turn it into like a version of anime that you don't want to see. Well, it's happening. It's coming, but you don't know who to touch because we hold that power inside, and not all of us have it. Not until you tap into it. So essentially, you can't touch the Lord anointed. All right, and the end is coming for you, you damn thief. It says, in the west, people will respect the name of the Lord. In the east, they will glorify him. For he will come like a raging flood tide, driving by the breath of the Lord. This Redeemer will come to Jerusalem to buy back those in Israel. Okay, who have turned from their sins, said the Lord. And this is my covenant with them, says the Lord. My spirit will not leave them, neither will these words I have given you. They will be on your lips and on the lips of your children and children's children forever. I, the Lord, have spoken. Yep. And that's what we show, man. Okay, we are the children of Israel. We know that the Lord is coming back to redeem the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Am I one? I don't know. I hope I am. But that's all in all, the whole conclusion of a man is do what? Do the work of the Most High, man, and usher in the kingdom of heaven. So as long as I'm doing my part, it's the Lord's will, whatever He wants to do with me. I don't know what He's going to do with me, but I know at this point in time, while I'm in my right frame of mind, hey, pushing that the Lord is coming back and He's getting ready to eradicate the nation of Esau. All right, after slavery, of course, but He's getting ready to come back, Yahushua, the King of all kings, and put this whole earth underneath subjugation of the Israelites. Okay, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And no, there will be no UNs and none of that bullshit. We are in charge. The Israelites are in charge fully, and we don't need nobody else's help. Everybody else will respect the regime change, and that's it. You know, if you don't respect the regime change, there's one comedian I always, yeah, he's a funny little dude from California, but he say you can shake my hand or you can get these fists. Which one you want? You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's gonna be. And we at that point now. And the Lord is our fighter. We're not gonna be the fight. I don't have to run into a fucking barracks full of 20 Edomites. All right. I just pray to the Lord real hard. And Lord's will, I'll probably do a show on that later on today. But it's the same thing that how Joshua fought the battle of Jericho. All right. You touching us, it don't mean shit, man. The Lord got down what He got down already. He's working it out, man. He's coming with the plan. All right, to end you, man. And that's it. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah, Erdash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. And you know, these little schemes and plots. Let me read this now. Job 5. Let's go there. And then I'm gonna close it down. Job 5 and 12. It said he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. It's not gonna come to nothing. It's gonna come to naught. Your whole plan. And I'm laughing at you right now. You can start it, you can do whatever you want to do to it, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's all us. And you don't have nothing to do with nothing though. We're gonna help you out. We're gonna put you in some places so that you can clean up the mess you made. Right? So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah, Chadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.